Alright guys, we're in the labs. Let's get our shotguns out. They'll serve you well in these close quarters. We're going to have a grunt here and grunt here. Now we'll get the double barrel out for the Wendigo coming at you. There's the first secret area in the corner here. We're going to use our rivet gun. Shoot at the cage and then make sure you get all three scientists. Sometimes one of the scientists can survive and you'll hear a clogging sound. That's when you know you're still in danger. We're going to take out a group in this room here of grunts. A little foreshadowing here. We're going to shoot the switch instead of hitting it. We're going to do that at the end of the level. Get our rivet gun out and just deal with these two heavies. Now this next room can be a little tricky, but we're going to do it the safe way. We're going to get our hunting rifle out. As soon as you hit this switch, this wall will come down and you'll have two heavies and two grunts to deal with. But if you crouch in this corner here, but you got to make sure you're backed up against it. So as soon as you hit the switch, back up quickly. If you do it fast enough, the heavy on the left will not move. As you can see, he's stuck. And then just back up with your machine gun and take out the other two grunts. They will not aggro until you back up. Now the next room can be the hardest of the level, but we're going to make it easy. Now make sure you know where the soap is at, because we're coming back to get it later for the boss. The game wants you to pick this syringe up, but we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to trigger the spawn, and then we're going to run back and get into this hallway so we can't get flanked. I find that this power-up hinders you more than helps you this section. Just jump back and shoot 3 times with your rivet gun, and then just finish off the stragglers from the safety of the hallways where you can't get flanked. Then we're going to pick up the power-up to help us in the next section. I find it's much easier this way. You'll find that time only moves when you do. If you've played Super Hot, you know exactly where this is from. It's an homage to them, to that game. There's a switch behind you that will open up the secret area. Just keep firing at these enemies. If you don't have the power up, this area can be a little tricky. I just recommend running back and just mowing them down with your machine gun if you don't have the power up activated. We're going to get our double barrel out because they're better to take out the scientists, and you got one lone scientist in the secret area right here. You don't have to hit this switch. This just unlocks the cage up top. Now that switch that we hit is going to change the layout of the level. We're going to have some grunts on our way back, so we're going to backtrack to the beginning of the very beginning of the level here. Now sometimes there's a grunt right in the middle there, but he also is in the corner, so he might change his position. We want to go back and get all the rivet ammo from the secret area and the machine gun ammo. We'll have to do a few backtracks here. There's going to be a grunt here. Then I like to get my mortar out for this next part. You just want to get right here and shoot at that second, I don't know what, lava lamp looking thing. Sometimes the scientists will survive. Now as soon as you hit this switch, this wall here will reveal 3 heavies, and then there will be 3 scientists down there. This will be like a hole in the ground, and then there'll be some stairs going up and a gap. You'll see. So we just want to take out the 3 heavies here, then get your mortar out. Now I think there's a total of 4 scientists. Make sure you get them all. There's 3 right there, and there's a cheeky one hiding in the hall area right here. I just make sure I see blood before moving on. Once you see blood, get your double barrel out. You're going to have 2 heavies assault you on the stairs. But run up to them with no fear and just blast them. Don't waste any time. Then I like to get the lever actions out because there's a grunt that you can't really reach with your shotgun from this distance. Make sure you take him out. And then you get your double barrel out because you got 2 scientists to deal with to the right here. And they are very fast. They'll get to you very quickly. Make sure you're ready for them. Now we're going to get the yellow key card by dropping down here. Now we got to go back to that room where we hit that switch with the gun from distance, and then we're going to go through the yellow key card. Just run up to this guy and use the hunting rifle. Secret area right here to get the sword. Of course we already have it. This area is confusing because of the jump pad. Sometimes the jump pad doesn't take you all the way to the top. Make sure it does, because if it doesn't, this grunt down here will kill you. He's killed me many times. Make sure you see blood. I just used the mortar. Take him out. Take him out. Now, this area is very dangerous. As soon as you get close to this key card, 2 Wendigos will come at you. So I just use the shotgun to make them appear, and then just don't mess around. Just take them out with the rivet gun. Also, you can accidentally get into the teleporter and have to go through that all again, so why bother? Now we're going to go back and get the soap after. We're going to get the last secret area here first, and then we're going to kill a scientist that can kill you, which he has killed me many times. If you don't shoot high enough above this box, he can kill you, and he's killed me, so be very careful with that. This is the area to the boss. We're just going to go ahead and practice going on the stairs that we made. That's where you want to go with the soap. So let's go get the soap and finish off this level. The soap, transporting the soap is not as easy as you think. I mean, you cannot jump on jump pads with this thing. You will lose the soap and never find it again, trust me. So what you got to do is, as soon as you get to this first jump pad, just kind of put it right here on top. Then get on the jump pad, come all the way down and pick it up. Very gently get around that jump pad. This next area is weird because sometimes you can walk on invisible areas and sometimes you can't, but don't take any chances. Pretend that all of it is dangerous and you'll fall to your death every time. We're going to place the soap right here where this rivet ammo is, and there's a switch off in the distance, and that foreshadowing I was talking about is going to come into play right here. I don't like to take any chances. Let's just shoot it from a distance with the pistol, and then we'll pick up our soap. And don't miss like I did before. I like to just go point blank and just throw it at them, and that's going to give you the blue key card. And this area just makes me nervous, guys. As I've died several times thinking, because you can walk on some of the areas that are invisible or whatever, but it's better to just jump around all of it. And for this now last section, just stay in the hallway. It's better that way. Just use your machine gun. Once you trigger them, it's just better that way, trust me. You get this far, you don't want to screw up now. There's going to be quite a few scientists that come at you, and the machine gun stuns them. So it's just easier to deal with a horde with a machine gun. Make sure you look at your counter to see how close you are. There'll be one guy left here. And that's it. This level is complete. See you guys in the next one.